As you know, I encourage people to leave comments, and I've had some interesting comments. I keep a list, all right, so I do keep a list of your questions, and I try to answer them when I can. And one that has drawn me, and it's not an easy one to answer actually, is someone asked, do some people have a collective destiny? Difficult to answer, because we have to answer a number of things there. Is the destiny, and what is destiny, and what determines that, and can collectively people have this, and is it some people or all people? So let me put it this way. I understand destiny to be created by karma. We create different types of karma in our life. We create karma that is like the karma I'm creating now, or doing this, might be for good or for bad, and it will create an effect later on in my life. So if I do good and bad things, they come back to me in similar forms and create the so I'm creating my future. I also in the past have done the same thing, and in previous lives done the same thing. So good and bad things that I have done in life, this is the process of karma, is now been drawn forward and let go into this life. And I can divert some of that karma, I can change some of that karma, but I'm generally set with the karma that's been given to me in this life. Some of it I can't change. So that's what destiny, in my opinion, is. It's the unfolding of karma. So the question is, do some people have a collective destiny? Well, I think also, so that's me as an individual, but also I believe that consciousness is kind of lumpy, if you see what I mean. A bit like the way, for example, in the universe we see all the hydrogen coming together and clumping together to form stars. So it kind of is like consciousness. I think it's the same. I think it attracts, and we get a connection between peoples. Like it's almost like stars forming, if you can understand this. I don't know if I expressed that well, but it's like group minds appear. So for example, in a family there's a certain energy of people coming together. It's like I called it a mind field. It's like we're all thoughts of things, so we're all sending out thoughts, and those thoughts are connecting. So as a group, as a small group first, like a family, we generate a certain energy. There's a certain energy to my family, there's a certain energy to your family, good and bad, you know. And like in Jane and my family, being psychics, that psychic ability kind of rubs off. So like even the pets are part of our mind field, as it were, our energy field that we're creating from our minds. So we therefore have kind of what I'm calling here like a group soul. That's on one level. This could also apply to other things. A religion could have a group energy, a group mind to it. Just like an ant's nest has a group mind. I mean, ants can create incredible structures underground, really complicated things that are designed almost mathematically, and yet no individual ant can work it out. It's the group mind that's created it. So I think consciousness forms this group mentality, this group mind, and it, like I say, it occurs in individual family groups. It can occur in religions, can have that group mind. It can occur in tribal societies. It can happen in larger societies. A town can have a group mind. A football club can have a group mind. A nation can have a group mind, and maybe the whole world can have a group mind. So this group coming together means that all that karma from those people is also coming together. And if we can take the idea of reincarnation, maybe people are jumping over lives and being reborn in group minds that are most akin to their nature. So we orbit the particular sun, as it were, that is most akin to ourselves. So I'm born this time in a Western society, and I'm born with other psychic people around me, and my path leads to other psychic people, because that is my destiny to be doing that type of work. Other people might be, their destiny might be to be an artist in this life, and may be born in a to give them the opportunity to find their artistic creation. It's more complicated than I've described, but I think also astrology works like this. We're born at the exact perfect time for our nature, and the stars themselves, what they are, is actually a representation of our karma now and from past lives. Okay, that's also another determinant of destiny. So going back to the original question, remember, he said, do some people have a collective destiny? So yes, maybe because of the nature of karma, a small family group would have a collective destiny. A religious group might have a collective destiny. A football team might have a collective, and so on. And nations and the world at large all have this collective destiny, because it's the coming together, this merging of our collective consciousness, but also the coming together of our karmas. And I think similar karmas are born together. So yes, I would say that people do have a collective destiny. All people have collective destinies. And the difficult question, of course, is how do we break free from this sometimes? Because as individuals, we might be born into something we don't like. If I was born into Nazi Germany and I was seeing what was going on, would I easily adapt to the terrible things going on there? No, I'd probably resist. So I think counter to that, we also maybe sometimes need to change our orbits. We might find that we're within a collective destiny of one group, but we may in our life move from that group to another. So these things happen. I think the individual destiny is stronger than the collective destinies, but we do indeed, each of us have also an influence of the collective destinies that influence us, from our family, from our society, from the world at large, and from belief systems and so forth. Well, that's the easiest way I can explain it quickly, but that's really food for thought. I'm not saying I've got the answers there, but it might be interesting if you'd like to contribute some more thoughts to this. Maybe there's things I've not thought about here, or there's other ideas that you might throw into this. So, do we have a collective destiny? It's an interesting topic. Check out our website for more stuff. You can book psychic readings with us and find out about our public events, or watch our fantastic movie called Mystic Journey to India. It's a mind-boggling adventure that's now showing on Amazon Prime. And if you want to learn more, you can find out about my books and courses. Check out Messages from the Universe that reveals the ancient secrets of existence, or read my book called Psychic School to discover and enhance your own psychic skills. Or how about What to Do When You're Dead, my book about the afterlife and what it's like. All this plus lots more, lots of new articles and videos, all on my fascinating website.